In this demo, you will get to know how to set up thresholds and configure quality gates for your test. So first, open performance, either backend or UI section. Let's start from the backend. And here we have the section thresholds. Click to plus and specify the test. In our case, we have only one test, so let's specify it. Test environment, only one we have, also demo. And um, scope, we can specify either all. In that case, threshold will be applied for aggregated statistics of all requests. Either we can specify for every request. In that case, we will have threshold, separate threshold for every request, or we can specify sum of requests. It is more often case, but it depends on the goal. So, for example, let's specify then one threshold for all and choose error rate. We can choose for targets either throughput or error rate or response time. Let's choose for all error rate and aggregation type for this metric as a maximum percentile or average and comparison. If max, if a percent of error rate higher than certain percent that we will specify, in that case, the test will fail. Yeah, so don't need to specify percent, right? So 5 threshold value and click save. Let's specify one more threshold. Demo backend test, demo env, scope, let it be every. Then let's choose response time. Response time percentile 95. If response time for every of the request will be higher, let it be 300 milliseconds, then our test will fail. Save. And we can specify one threshold for some one request, for example, for home page, response time as well, and aggregation percentile 95 comparison. So let's specify 100 milliseconds for home page as a threshold. So save. And now to fail the test by these thresholds, we need to update test plan. Let's go to settings, and here we have the section quality gate. To fail the test either in pipeline or in Carrier UI, or yeah, we need to specify only miss threshold. It is only thing that will affect the test status, only threshold. Degradation rate and error rate, it is different thing. So, for example, we can specify miss thresholds. It means that if more than 55% of thresholds will be failed, then whole test shall be failed. Degradation rate, it is applied only to email report, and it relates to the comparison with the baseline. how to set baseline, please watch the video how to set and configure baseline. And in every email report, particular test will be compared with baseline, and the decision if the test is better or worse will be made based on this percentage. In our case, if current test is worse by 50 by 20%, then certain metrics or certain operations will be marked in email report as failed. Error rate is also applicable only to email and will be considered only if you haven't specified error rate threshold in thresholds. As we specified, then in our case, error rate threshold will affect the status. If you don't have baseline set or email integration, then just degradation rate will be ignored. So we have updated quality gate, we enabled quality gates, what is important, and update and start the test. So our test and pending status right now, already it is in progress, and we need to wait 300 milliseconds to see the status of this test and how our thresholds will affect the test. Let's look so far in UI thresholds. So, UI thresholds. Specifying the test name, test environment, scope, all, every, or for certain action, navigate and scroll, for example. Target can be any metric. Aggregation percentile 95, for example. Comparison higher than 100 milliseconds, and save. And in the same way, we need to specify quality gates here for UI test. For miss threshold, we can specify 55 or any person that you need. Degradation rate so far will be ignored for baseline because we don't have baseline set, and also email integration is not done here so far. So, but still we can update the test, but won't start it because we will see how thresholds and quality gates affect on the backend test. For UI test, it will be absolutely the same. It is still in progress. We can open the test. Here, real-time results. And also in real time, we can monitor load generators and error logs. Let's wait until the test finishes. Test already finished and post-processing is going on. So we got the test status. It is failed because missed more than 55% of thresholds. And knowing what thresholds we set up, we can open the test and see what threshold failed. In Carrier UI report, we don't have the list of thresholds that failed, but in email report, this list is in place. At that point, we are finishing our demo, how to set up quality gates and thresholds. Thanks for watching this video.